stations around the room. Everything is basically a superset or a triple set. I would put 10 minutes on the clock, or actually I like 12 minutes. You could do one of two things. You could do 4 sets, or you could go as many sets as you can in 12 minutes and then rotate wherever you want. So in the morning, it's kind of like move at your own pace. If I forget before we start this bench, we'll roll. We usually have to put a dumbbell behind it, so don't be afraid if you sit on it and it rolls a little bit. All right, so first one is a wide arm curl, like a lean back, and you can do 2 things with it. You can engage the core if you want. I'm going to turn this around so you guys can see for demo. Okay, right, like this. All right, so you have a seat on the angled bench back. Rest your neck, arms all the way down, and you are going to do a full range of motion here. So everything is resting except my nice long arm curl. Now, if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, you could scoot your butt forward, lift your knees up, curl your shoulders off, and now do it here. You can also drop one leg at a time and work the abs. Up to you, you do not have to. Okay, so that is your wide arm curl. Your superset, and you'll have a lighter dumbbell, which I can see right now, so I'll just grab a plate. Okay, is a straight arm pushback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my bench. I'm going to bend over like this. Okay, I like to angle out so palm goes away from me, and I'm going to push that arm up and slow control here. You do not want to swing. If you're swinging, you're not using your tricep. So I often do this. So once I lean over, I act like the plate is pulling my shoulder to the floor. So I sink it, and then I press it. Okay, that little sink motion will put you in a nice motion for the back of those arms, okay? So you will have 10 to 12 per arm, and then go back to curls. So nice bi-tri, and you also focus all. Okay, next station. Yesterday you played with a little bit of a lateral raise. Today's going to be a bent elbow raise. So typically what you can do for lateral raise, go 2 to 5 pounds heavier for the bent elbow. You have a little bit more power when the elbow is bent. So what that means is from here, I come up and I bring it back down. So what I see happen all the time is chicken arms. So we go like this, okay? That's not what I want to see. That's my shoulder. So I'm going to do these as a demo. Good morning, Clint. So I have a 90-degree angle. I keep that 90-degree angle. So if I was to do this, look at my wrist over with my elbow. Okay, so I lift up and out like this. I am not doing the chicken dance. Okay, so I call you chicken. All right, just like that. So you have 12 to 15 of them. Then your superset, it's a W behind the head press. So you have your dumbbell head like this, and I'm going to push up and out. Bring it in, up and out, just like this. 10 to 12. Okay, so that'll be your superset here. Nice and simple. These 2 are triple sets. All right, so you have a chest, a back, and then you'll have a shoulder. So when you're in here, you're going to give me a chest press. Let's see here. Halfway off. Okay. So I'm going to put 1 foot forward. We'll have one of you taller members hook that up top for me so it's on the way. Thanks, Michael. All right, so I'm leaning forward. I have this right cup in my rib cage. I'm going to press forward and down a little bit and bring it all the way back. Okay, notice that I'm not rocking my body to press. I am totally isolating as I press forward and down and bring it in. I'm going to have 10 one way, and then you're going to come out. Then I'm going to hold a squat and row. If you need to, you can sit down and row. Although I'm going to go for a ride. It's kind of fun. Okay, so 10 by 10. And then your superset is an ISO side snatch and press, so the dumbbell goes to the side. Okay, here, hammer curl, press. Here, down. You do not have to hit the floor during your set. If you can, great. If you can't, no worries. You can even get a plyo box for those of you that are taller. So you can tap the plyo and then do it from there. Okay? But it'll be 10 per side. And then lastly, tricep push-ups. These are difficult. I have multiple variations, but I'd like you to try this first. You're gonna lay on your side, okay? Bottom arm down. I have a bent legs like this. You don't want to be a fish out of water, you won't be able to push up. So you gotta put your glutes back, okay? And I take this arm, grab the opposite shoulder, this hand here, and I am going to push up and bring it down. Push up, bring it down just like that. You would have 8 by 8. If you cannot do that, you can also do cobra push-ups, which your elbows must be by your side. You can push all the way up like this. I would like you to take that for like 20 to 30 if you're going to do cobras. Okay, band and lat pull. You can take any band. You have to have some resistance. And you can't take your hands out. Taking your hands out does not work the lats. You have to be close enough and drive my elbows down. So I barely break a 90 degree. You will break a little bit of a 90 degree at that, but barely. Okay, so I'm up and I'm pulling it over my head and down. That will be 16 to 20, and then your final exercise will be with our latest weights, which will be our dumbbell around the world, all the way up, all the way down, slight bend those elbows for 16 to 20. Oh, sorry, the equalizers are a modification for tricep push-ups. If you also don't want to do it on the floor, okay, you could do it here close, but look how my elbows stay close. They have to be brushing up against my side, okay? If anything wider, you're hitting the chest. Any questions? Cool.